Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Anthony DeSclafani gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big sweeping breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know, for a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
First pitch on its way. Gene Segura is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Come on, 3-0 now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. The 3-0.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Liner towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McCutchen comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. One out, nobody on. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line towards center field. And McCutchen has himself a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and a strike now. McCutchen over at second. Hoskins on at first with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. He's set. The 3-2. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 3-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First offering on its way. Popped up. Van Meter waits on it. And that retires the side. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Nick Pivetta will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
Ready now, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, the center fielder, number 4.
And now a pitch on the way. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Popped him up. Real Muto is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 4.
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
264 is average entering play, 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. And that ends the inning. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds 1. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit in the air to left. Castellanos has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 8.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And in steps Scott Kingery, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Castellanos is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting 9.
Into the box, Nick Pivetta. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pivetta.
Pitch on the way.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
The third baseman, number 2.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Winker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
The 2-2 one more time. Grounded to the right. Kingery's there. And that's the second out. So stepping in, Josh Van Meter trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Back inside.
2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left, and McCutchen has himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, a swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
The pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Counts 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Aye.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kingery backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Ready for another chance? Number 4. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. The pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail it here 3-1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, JT Realmuto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. The pitch. And that's in there. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Scott Kingery. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fouled off. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Now batting, the pitcher, Nick Pivetta.
Stepping in now, Nick Pivetta, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against a pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Williams. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, inside.
The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Reds are down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the third baseman, number 2, the girl.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. high in the air out towards shallow right. Winker in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Philadelphia, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. At the plate, Josh Van Meter.
17. Van Meter.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Your
Joey
attention,
Votto
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in once again, number 4. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the stretch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is McCutchen. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Pedro Strop takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Didi Gregorius will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the 1st inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The next 3-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The batter, the catcher.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled away. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The center fielder.
Striding into the box, Nick Williams. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Stroh is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And there's ball two now. All even now, 2-2. Here it comes.
We got full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
One out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, one man out. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Scott Kingery. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Digging in now, Nick Pivetta. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. Settling in now, Jesse Winker. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The pitch.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Striding in, Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
That's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Nick Castellanos now. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Ground ball left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside. Come on, Blue, open your eyes.
The 1-0.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Winker back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Up here, Garrett.
First pitch on its way. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Number 4 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. In now, Freddie Galvis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
In there, 1-1. Here it comes. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Gus Van Meter.
So bases empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Van Meter. Pitch on the way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Harper. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 4-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And it's fouled away. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Didi Gregorius as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Racing back the left fielder, and it's gone. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. 2nd home run early in the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
The center fielder, number 5. Nick.
To the plate now, Nick Williams. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Set to deliver on 2-1. to 2-2 now.
2-2.
So a full count now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Popped him up. Van Meter moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Jose Alvarez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 40, Adam Hazley.
Aristides Aquino will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Alvarez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 2-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Bouncer to the left side. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate now, number 4. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there's out number 2. Now in the box, Jesse Winker. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what can happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And that misses, ball one. A ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail 5-2. Raisel Iglesias enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Raisel Iglesias.
At the plate, Scott Kingery. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Scott Kingery.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball one. Come on, what game are you watching, huh?
The 1-0 home is a slider that backs up for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Three and one. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Castellanos is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. So striding in, Adam Hazley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. This is skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. A 1-1. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Moustakas has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still out in front, 5-2. Hector Neris comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Fouled off. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well fouled. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired, 2 down now.
Left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set and the pitch. Down the 3rd baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Freddie Galvis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-2 the final today. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nick Pivetta gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Hector Neris hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.